guys, it's Glow. I'm back with another video. If you're new to my channel, welcome. If you're not, welcome back. Y'all, I have not picked up a book going on 4 months now, okay? Not more so because I'm in a book slump, but life has just been taking me in different directions and haven't given me time to pick up a book and read. But now that I'm in my space, I am centered, I am about to start reading. So first things first is getting my bookshelf built. I don't know who I was feeling like when I was in IKEA. Maybe the spirit of Bob the Builder took over. I don't know. I don't know why I thought that I was going to put this bookcase together. And in my head, when I was buying the bookcase, I was like, oh yeah, I could watch a YouTube video and read the IKEA instructions. No. So in a few minutes, the TaskRabbit person is going to come over, put my bookcase up. Then after that, we're going book shopping, book browsing, independent bookstores, reading, and doing all the bookish things to get me back into my reading bag. So I will see you guys after my bookshelf is built. I know you guys see what I'm standing in front of right now. I know you see it. The guy came in yesterday and he put this bookcase up in less than 30 minutes. Very efficient. This is the Billy bookcase from IKEA. I love it. I'm just so excited. It just fits perfect. It's just perfect. And I'm just so excited. I have all of this empty space to fill with books. Now, you guys know, if you've been following me either on YouTube or Instagram, I have way more books than this, but I left them in DC. So my dad says he's going to mail them to me, but we shall see. Anyway, these are the books that I brought with me. Most of these, either I left them here in Texas, or I bought them while I was in DC and just threw them in my suitcase. So some of these are my current TBR, and these are some books that I've read. This is a book that I just bought. It's The Misconnection by Tia Williams. I really like Tia Williams' work. I read 7 Days in June, a love song for Ricky Wilde, and I also bought, what's the other book? Audrey and Bash. I can't think of the whole name, but I'll put it on the screen. Definitely love her work. I got introduced to her the same time I was reading Kennedy Ryan. So to me, they're like the dynamic duo. But this is my bookcase, y'all. I am going to fill this thing on up with books, and it just fits so perfectly with my aesthetic and just the vibe overall that I have in here. And yeah, so again, excited to go book shopping. You guys will see that in this video. I am getting ready to go to the grand reopening of this independent bookstore. Going to check it out, going to browse. Don't know. I have no intentions to buy a book, but who knows? I might go in there and go crazy. I might see something that I like. So I will see you guys. I'll pick up the camera once I get to the bookstore. Hey guys, so I'm in Barnes right now. I am looking for four books. The first one is Upgrade by Blake Crouch, The Bluest Eye by Toni Morrison, and Score by Kennedy Ryan, and We Used to Live Here. Either I might swap We Used to Live Here with the manga, but we will see. Right now I am looking for the Blake Crouch book, which usually would be in like sci-fi fantasy, and I'm not seeing it, so I'm just gonna look around, get my books and go, because for some reason on this random Monday, Barnes is super packed. So I wanna get my stuff and get out of here. Hey guys, so I am back in from the bookstore. I do want to show you guys the books that I bought from Barnes and the independent bookstore. We're going to start with the independent bookstore called Good on Paper. I've been wanting to fill my bookcase up with classic books that I've read in probably 8th grade, 9th grade, 10th grade, but they are classic novels. So I picked up Animal Farm, which I'm really, really excited to reread, because if I can remember, I read this in either 8th or 9th grade, and it was so fun. But I think because of the political and economic state of the world now, that this book would hit different. My next pickup was Of Mice of Men by John Steinbeck. Again, another classic, and I don't recall reading this. I may have, but I really can't remember. So I'm looking forward to reading this, and what I like about it is less than 130 pages, so it'll be a really quick and easy read. The last book that I picked up was Wolfworm by T. Kingfisher. Now, I was introduced to T. Kingfisher last year through What Moves the Dead and What Feasts at Night, and I love, love, love their work. I would describe it as a Tim Burton style, kind of, but whimsical, dark fairy tale type of vibe. It's not really a scary that will keep you up at night, but it is a scary, creepy, make your skin crawl type of vibe. So I'm really, really excited. I didn't even know that they had dropped a new book. So, and this is bigger. What Feasts at Night and What Moves the Dead are novellas. So I'm really excited to read a longer book. So that is all I got from the independent bookstore. I do want to bring up this book again, The Misconnection by Tia Williams. I was introduced to Tia Williams at the same time I learned about Kennedy Ryan, which was 2 years ago. I know I'm late to the party. My first read from Tia Williams was 7 Days in June. And then I read A Love Song for Ricky Wilde. That is also the sirens was going by. But that was also one of my biggest, my best reads from the year. I'm gonna be honest, romance books are not what I gravitate to, but I do enjoy Black love stories, adult romance is not young adult, but Black love stories. I just love it. And I think Tia Williams does it right. I think Kennedy Ryan does it right. And so anytime they drop a book, I'm going to buy it. Now, with that being said, I'm going to show you guys what I picked up from Barnes. And the Lord was on my side because I got the last copy on the shelf of Score by Kennedy Ryan. And I did read Real. Again, Black love stories done right. Characters with depth. Is not filled with so much spiciness to where you feel like, okay, that's all it is. Characters with depth, humanity. Like, it's just, a good book makes you feel like you're watching a movie. Like, this is just, I love Kennedy Ryan. I don't know what else to say. I'm very, very excited for this. I started reading Kennedy Ryan with the Skyland series, so that's how I was introduced to her work. And I just fell in love ever since. I read Real, and now I'm on Score. So I'm just excited again for another Black author who writes characters well and writes love stories well. I mean, no flaws, 10 out of 10 every time for me. The next book that I picked up from Barnes & Nobles was one of my faves, okay? Last year, my top 2 favorite authors was S.A. Cosby and this man right here, Blake Crouch. Blake Crouch, okay? I read Dark Matter and I was like, yes, I love it. I love multiverse, multi-dimension, all the psychological science things. I love Dark Matter. I haven't watched the show yet, but I just fell in love. Then I read Recursion, fell in love with that, and now I am on to Upgrade by Blake. So, very excited for this. If you are unfamiliar with Blake Crouch, I highly recommend starting with Dark Matter. He creates mind-bending science fiction with psychological thriller. His books make me think of the Spider-Man meme. Like, if I could describe it in a meme, that would be his books. I am very, very excited to get into this world and just be like, what? Like, what's going on right now? I say that every time I read one of his books. So, very, very excited for this. Next pick up is Solanin by Inuo Asano. I am on the hunt to only buy one-shot mangas. I don't want like 10, 15, 20, 30 volume manga series on my shelf. I really just only want to buy one-shot mangas. The one that I read before was Look Back. I'll post the screenshot on the screen. I'm really into slice of life. I feel like that is what I'm gravitating towards more. And if I can read the manga, I rather read it than watch it. I don't even know if this is a series or anything, but I really would rather read a manga than to watch the show because I think the detail in the work, the artwork is just so beautiful. And yeah, I'm not going to say I'm on an anime journey. Like, I'm anime community adjacent. Like, I love to read, love my cozy hobbies, love to play the game, things like that, but I'm not full blown like into anime like that. I like it. I will watch it if it's a great show. Like, I always take recommendations. I'm excited to see my manga collection grow. And if you guys have any one-shot manga recommendations, please let me know because I am definitely on the hunt. Like, I want one of these shelves to just be only manga. I will say, I said I'm not going to buy any series, but I did buy Death Note Volume 1, the special edition where it's like all black. I did buy that. And I don't know if I'm going to buy the whole series or just keep that one volume. I don't know. I think manga is so beautiful. The detail and how it's written just reminds me of comics. And again, this slice of life storyline, so beautiful to me. And the last book that I have, which I don't really, well, it is a book, y'all, but I don't consider it in the same category as what I just showed you. I just picked up a Bible. That's all. I got the Life Application Study Bible, the personal size, and it's the New Living Translation. So when I have my quiet time, when I go to church, I just needed a new Bible. So that's all. So those are the books that I have, guys. I'm really excited to read. I will say I'm not starting with any of those books. I want to read. I want to start with Giovanni's Room by James Baldwin. I'm a mood reader, and I read whatever I feel like, whatever genre I feel like reading at that time. I don't really stay on theme, but right now I have seen a pattern. I switch back and forth between genres constantly, but right now I am on a black literature kick. So that's why I want to start reading Giovanni's Room by James Baldwin. I started reading All About Love by Bell Hooks, but I think I said this in one of my last videos. That book is too heavy for me, and I'm not saying I'm not going to finish it. It's just a lot to take in right now. So I feel like I was in a therapy session. So that's not what I want right now. I'm going to read Giovanni's Room, and I'm still on the hunt for The Bluest Eye by Toni Morrison. And I probably will buy some books by Octavia E. Butler. I'm just ready to grow in all genres, just read everything. I love being able to read a little bit of everything. So that is all I have for you guys in today's video. I was going to insert clips of me reading, but if I'm going to be honest, I probably won't have time until the weekend, and I don't want to prolong this video any longer. So that means I can record a cozy reading vlog, which I will do. Guys, I hope you all enjoyed this video. If you did, give it a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel, follow me on Instagram if you want, and I will see you all in my next video.